And what about the 80-yarder? I mean, that's an exceptional kick. You got
Yep.
it over his head. Was that the key, or talk about that kick?
Yeah, I knew I had the wind, and also I knew he was sort of playing up a little bit, so I got a little bit cheeky and thought I might be able to put it over the top, and got away with it. Yeah, yeah.
How have your teammates been with you?
Fantastic. Yeah. No, I mean, the Michigan football team all rallied around me and said, "Look, mate, one play doesn't define a game. We'll come back stronger from this." And as coach said, put steel in our spine and become a better team.
Did not play in American football your whole life growing up. Do you think that puts you in a tough spot when you have to kick into instincts in a situation like that?
No, not really, because what I grew up playing is what made me the player I am today. As I say, you make errors, you learn from them, you move on. That's all I could really say.
Some people said they thought the kick might be blocked anyway. Did you think he would have been able to get it off?
Yeah, I would have got it off. Yeah.
Did you have the option to throw it to the gunner? It was
Did I have the
uncovered?
option to throw it to the gunner?
Yeah.
No. I could have gone AWOL, but I learned against BYU that's not a good option.
The guys, we have Jordan Lewis here too.
Okay. How many times have you seen that play replayed one way or another?
Oh, look, just go over it with backs and like we do in the film room for any other game.
You've avoided it on TV?
Yeah. No, I mean, to me, it's an error in the game, and if you can learn from it, it's worth looking into. But sort of figured out what we can do better and move forward.
It was a tough catch, though, right? I mean, it was a little bit low.
No, it wasn't too bad. No. I mean, the protection was good. The snap was in my catch zone. Yeah, if anything, just put me back out there for the next one. I'm sure I'd make the kick.
Did Scott mention anything about early contact as he was snapping the ball? Or?
No.
Okay.
No. I mean, football's a physical game. Is what it is.
Did you have any kind of conversation about the play, you and Scott?
Yeah, of course. No, I think we'll probably be bound at the hip for the rest of our lives because of that play. But hey, it is what it is, and I have complete trust in him, and I know that I've got the support of my team and Scott in particular. So we just look forward to getting better and going against Minnesota in a couple of weeks.
Like, can you describe the heat that you felt at that moment when you got three
It's pretty
guys?
cold that game, I got to say.
The three
I don't
guys
say.
coming from your left.
Yeah.
And
No, I
was
knew.
it panic? I mean, what was it?
No, it's not really panic. It's funny because obviously playing Australian football, you feel pressure quite well, and your peripherals are quite good. The helmet takes a little bit of that away, but knew I had pressure, but thought I had time. Turned out not to be the case, and as fate would have it, that was the result.
How quickly, you're saying as fate would have it, I mean, how quickly after the game were you able to
I
summarize it that way?
knew straight away. Yeah.
That this was fate, the football gods at that point?
Oh yeah, football guys, you could twist it any way. You know what I mean? At the same time, it was me that picked the ball up and decided to kick it. Happened to go to him. That's football.
Like, is there any one person that you talked to that specifically helped you get through it, or was it just something that you just, on Sunday, you were like, okay, let's move on?
Yeah, it was more. I mean, it was on Sunday. Let's move on. There's nothing really to get through other than to say, made an error. What can we learn from? What can we get better at? And go from there.
Where does that come from for you? Because a lot of guys that wouldn't happen. A lot of guys would
Where does it come from? I mean, I've got a pretty strong character, and I can thank my family for that, the experiences I've had in life, and also, the support around me. And as I said earlier, the support from the Michigan community has been fantastic, to put it into perspective.
Students as well on campus?
Yeah, definitely.
Graham said it was less of a fluke, more of a miracle, and good for Michigan State.
I'm sure they were celebrating, yeah.
I mean, is that how you would like more of a miracle?
I'm not
play?
sure I'd say it as a miracle, no. I would have liked to have won that game.
Absolutely.
You mentioned being attached to the hip with your long snapper. Do you have a perspective on the magnitude of the play and how much people here are talking about it and that type of thing?
Oh, not really. I guess I'm just focused on being a good punter. And I took that mindset coming into the game and take it going out. Nothing really changes except for, get a week better.
Can you talk about once it's in his hands, what's going on in your mind at that point? Pardon me.
Once Michigan State got the ball, I knew I couldn't do anything about it. I wish I could have run him down, but I don't think I'm that quick.
Did you think he was going to score?
Oh, I sort of saw a bit of sort of pressure ensuing, I guess, down the field, and no, I wasn't really sure. I was sort of just picking myself up off the ground and figuring out what had just gone on.
Do you wish you could resume your relative anonymity?
No, I'm happy to play for Michigan football, and hey, you choose to play at the college level, you take the good and the bad.